It seems to have been ages since I last uploaded. I think I did a what I got for Christmas. That was 2 weeks ago, and prior to that it was my Vlogmas videos that I kind of just gave up halfway through with no explanation. But yeah, life gets in the way, things happen. I've got a hair hanging down. Talking of hair, I've had it done, guys. I feel so much better with blonde hair. It was looking awful, and I've had new layers put through and stuff. I do feel a hell of a lot better. I love when I do that, and the layers sort of, yeah. Anyway, this one is digging at me. I'm not giving you treats. It's not a treat video. No, look what it is going up when I say treat. See it again. No treats for you to you can have one if you're a good girl after. So I hope you're all well, guys. I really do. Today's video is just a catch up, telling you where I've been, why I've been away, and all that sort of thing. It's just a general catch up. First of all, thank you to all my new subscribers who've come across. I'm now at 1,900. Yay! I've got 100 to go before I get to my 2,000, which I'm still desperately trying. So if you're new, guys, and you've subscribed, please stick along for the ride. You never know what you're going to get on this channel, guys. Never know. It's a bit of everything. But yeah, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming over. I hope you stay. And if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. It's free. There's no obligation. You don't even have to watch my videos if you don't want to. Just pop in now and again. But yeah, if you hit the subscribe button, YouTube pushes my videos out and it really helps us out, particularly as small YouTubers like myself. So, right, where do I start? Our youngest, no, not our youngest, our eldest has flown the nest. Her house is near enough ready. There's still a few bits for them to do, but they've decided to move in now. It's been a year in the making, guys. They bought the house a year ago. They've been renovating it. I'm so proud of them. They've done everything themselves. It's going to look so beautiful. It already looks gorgeous, but yeah, I'm really, really proud of them. I can't tell you how much, guys. I cried and cried the first night. I really did. Broke my heart, but she told me to pull my steps. I get brain fog terrible, guys. It's the fibro. She told me to pull my socks up and stop being a soppy mare, which I have done. So yeah, she's gone, but obviously she'll be popping in now and again, no doubt, and I'll be going to see her. She hasn't gone that far away. What else has happened? Well, something happened to Howard, I know that for sure. This is a long story, guys. He's okay, don't worry. If you're new, Howard's my husband, and he has MS. So around about the 3rd of January, he got up in the night for a wee and he collapsed. Just went down like a ton of bricks. He was on the floor for a good half hour. I didn't even know he was there. Some Wi-Fi ham. Yeah, and it happened 3 more times during that night. The only way he could get himself up was by literally turning himself over onto his knees and just grabbing on to whatever he could to hoik himself up. He couldn't walk. The only way he could get back to bed was literally holding on to walls, doors and whatever, and just falling wherever he was. His legs had completely given up the ghost. They'd gone from under him, and that has been our fear since the day of diagnosis, really. He was diagnosed with MS back in, I want to say 2010. I'm not sure. I think it was 2010. If that's wrong, I'll put it in on the screen when he's left the room so that I could film. But when I can come to edit this, I'll put it on the screen. But I'm sure it was 2010. So that has been our fear, that his legs would go and he would be wheelchair bound. Now, as my older followers and subscribers and friends will know, when he was diagnosed, his walking was pretty bad then, and he was literally just bouncing off walls, literally just walking into walls and bouncing off them, and like a not ping pong ball, like what's that game? that game with the balls, arcade game. He was like one of those anyway. So he took early retirement. Our house went with the job, so we lost our house and we had to find another house, which we did. We found this one. It's a lovely little house, but it's a third of the size of our original house. But that went with the job. It didn't belong to us or anything. So yeah, that happened, and ever since then he has been what I call walking wounded. You've seen him on my videos, guys. I mean, he's been able to walk, he can get about, he's absolutely, well, I say fine as you can be with MS though. And yeah, up until now he hasn't needed or faced the prospect of having any adaptations made for his legs. When he collapsed, that was the real worry. I thought, well, we both thought that it was a progression of his MS and he would now need a wheelchair. So this went on for pretty much a week, guys, where he couldn't do anything for himself, sort of waist down. It was awful, absolutely awful. Couldn't get an appointment with the MS nurse or the MS team until tomorrow now. That'll be the 16th. The 16th of January from the 3rd of January. They couldn't offer him an appointment. Sorry about that. He's got one tomorrow and he's also got a physio appointment at the end of the month. So, yeah, it turns out we believe it was either a relapse or a virus because he did have a heavy cold, and this came on later, this came on a few days later, a fever and general aches and pains all over, but the collapsing and the loss of his legs, that was a few days before the virus showed. So it was either a relapse or it was a virus, or it could have been a bit of both. He is up and about now. He's able to get about, he's able to walk, albeit very slowly, albeit with the use of his stick. Sometimes he needs a stick, sometimes he doesn't, but yeah, he's been on a stick permanently. We were going to get him a walking aid, a frame, but he decided to wait until his physio appointment because they'll give them free, and he's like, why should I pay good money for a Zimmer frame when it's a thing that I need with the MS? He said I shouldn't have to pay for my own, which granted, you know, that's all fair and well, but I wanted to buy him one, guys, for his safety, but he was having none of it at all. So yeah, he's been on sticks and he's been able to get around, he's been able to get around the house, have a shower and take care of himself that he couldn't before. So yeah, it was awful. It was awful, guys. It really was. I was terrified. So was he. But yeah, this little one didn't know what was going on, did you? You didn't know what was going on with Dada? No. No, you didn't. She was a bit scared. But yeah, he's okay. He's okay, he's getting there. And as I said, he does have an appointment tomorrow with the MS nurses and the end of the month with the physio. So that was that. I told you about our eldest. And yesterday was my birthday, guys. So I will be doing a what I got for my birthday, but I think I'll do that in a separate video because I think you'd like to see what I got. Those sort of videos normally go down really well, don't they? Yeah, I did have some lovely gifts, I really did. So I will show you that in another video. Nothing really else to update you on. It was just a quick pop on to tell you why I haven't been around, to hope you're still here, to thank my new subscribers for subscribing, and to tell you that I'm so close to my goal now, guys. I can almost taste it. I can almost feel it. I want that 2,000 subscribers so much. It may not seem much to most of you, but to me it would mean the world. When I started this little channel, I didn't think anybody would watch, and when I got my first couple of subscribers, I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I mean, YouTube is predominantly for youngsters, isn't it? And yeah, to find that you wanted to watch a middle-aged housewife meant the world to me, and to find that you're still here means the world to me. Why are you looking at me like that for, baby? Hey, you okay? You okay? Yes, you are. You're okay. Mwah. Yeah, that's all, guys. Just a very, very short video. I'm just looking now if there's anything that I've forgotten to tell you. I can hear Howard out there. Just a sec. Yeah, he's just reminded me there was something else prior to his fall, just after Christmas. I mean, I think he might have actually been in between Christmas and New Year. I saw on Facebook on a like a Facebook forum thing for the local area. Does anybody know this man? And there's a picture of Howard. It's his blue badge. It had fallen out of the car when he'd gone shopping, and he went looking in the car, and mine's gone too. So no blue badges. But I've got a story. So yeah, we messaged the lady. She was so lovely. She kept it for us. New Year's Day we collected it, and yeah, he's got his badge back, but no sign of mine. So I'd gone in all the local shops, you know, has anybody handed in a badge? Because I thought if one fell out, they'd both fallen out together, because it was really strange how mine was missing. So no, I put a post up. No, nobody have seen my blue badge. I thought, well, I'm going to have to like reapply. So onto the website I went, reapplied, sent them all they needed, and I had a message back saying that my blue badge was issued and it was good until the end of 2025. They said, if you've lost it, you're going to have to send a different form, basically. So they're sending me a different form because I've reported it as lost. Oh my God, guys. My blooming daughter had it in her car, the eldest. She hasn't been using it, you know, it wasn't fraudulent or anything like that. It was from when we'd gone Christmas shopping, her and I, and she'd driven, and she'd said, bring your blue badge so that we can park in town. And that's what I'd done, and I'd completely forgotten about it. So when I went to the doctor's myself and put a blue badge up outside, it was actually Howard's that I'd put up prior to him losing it. I just thought it was mine. So she's had it all along. So I've got it back now, and I gave her a talking to, because if she knew it was in there, she should have told me, because she knew I'd applied for a new one. She said, oh, I forgot. What are kids like? I say kids, I mean, she's 25 now. She was 25 on the 8th of January. God, that made me feel old. So yeah, I've got my blue badge back and I'm so pleased. Although I'm able to get about, some days better than others, I don't necessarily have to park right outside a shop every day, every time I go out. I can sometimes walk a bit further than others. But yeah, it's been awful, guys, because our local row of shops, they've got a disability bay, and it's like the length of that one road, and then the other parking isn't as close. So particularly if it's a busy day and all the bays are full up, the other parking bays. So yeah, there have been occasions where I've had to walk a bit further than I would like to, and that's brought on a lot of my arthritis pain, because I've got osteoarthritis as well, if you knew. So yeah, I've got it back, and now I can use it when my little heart desires. Oh, I could have killed her. I could have absolutely killed her. So that was that. He's got his back, as I said. So happy days. We've both got our badges. It's my car. I tell him he shouldn't be driving it. It's my car. I mean, he is insured, guys. I mean, shouldn't be driving it because he don't look after it. He uses it. It's like a skip on wheels when he's been in there. Bloody wrappers and bottles and cans and all sorts of junk. I don't know where it comes from. But when I drive it, I keep it nice and clean. The reason he hasn't got his own car, guys, is because his caught fire back last year. Yeah, that's way back on my channel. If you want to have a look, the video about that is way back, and yeah. That wasn't good. And we can't afford a new car now, guys. I mean, it's just never going to happen. So we just rely on mine. But when that gives up the ghost, we're going to be up the creek without a paddle. We've had some problems with my cars. I mean, that's all been on my channel as well. So I'm just fingers crossed that the problems we've had with it are solved and it'll be okay and that car will do us. But yeah, I loved his car. It was a nice high one. It was easy to get into and out of. It was an automatic, which was so much easier for him to drive. I'd love the blooming good luck fairies to show us some luck on us and give him a new car. We're still doing the competitions, guys. Still doing Aspire comps. I'm still living in hope that one day we'll win something. You never know. Got to be in it to win it. So anyway, guys, that's about it. I'm sorry it was a bit of a disjointed video, but it was just to explain really, you know, and to ease myself back into it. I'm so nervous coming back. It's really weird having time off and restarting again. I mean, if I'm doing them 2-3 times a week, you know, I'm on it and, you know, I know what I'm doing and it doesn't faze me. But having a break like this and then coming back on, before I started, I was a nervous wreck. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. My next video will be a what I got for my birthday, as I said, and then I'll get back into my vlogs and my uploads on a regular basis. So yeah, please, if you like my content, stick around. Give me a cheeky little thumbs up, a little like. That's all free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Hit the subscribe button as well. That's all free. And as always, guys, comment in the comment box down below. I love them. I always read them if I don't always reply to them immediately. There's a load of replies I need to do now when I finish this. So yeah, if you think, so much for her, she never replies. My head's been elsewhere, guys. It's been elsewhere, but I am going to get on and reply to them now. So yeah, comment in the comment box. And as I said, cheeky little thumbs up and a cheeky little subscriber would mean the world to me. Anyway, guys, stay safe, stay well, look after each other, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.